Excuse, songa hivyo on the side. Okay, thank you. Nini yako?
Twende. Tuko sawa?
Tumie mkono, juu kwa sababu wengine wanasahau. Tuko sawa.
Twende, tuko sawa? Tuko sawa. Ashi.
My name is
This one. Tuko sawa, tuendelee.
Wani.
My name is Justice and accountability. Our demands are justice and accountability. Investigate, arrest, and prosecute all police officers and those command responsibility for the killings, torture, enforced disappearances, and human rights violations, including those among international crimes. Secondly, a public apology. The government of Kenya must issue a formal public apology for the killings and all other violations committed by state agents during the protest. Third, national remembrance. Declare June 25th as a national holiday and unveil a national monument to honor the Gen Z heroes. 4. Access, participation, and adequacy of compensation. In addition to other reparative measures, victims and survivors must be meaningfully consulted on all elements of reparation, including restitution, restoration of dignity and livelihood, tracing of disappeared persons, and other forms of redress. 5. Adequate, timely, realistic, and transparent compensation. Money cannot bring back life, but it can help restore dignity and support livelihoods. Provide meaningful compensation to the survivors and the families of those killed or missing. 6. Guarantees of reputation. Make a clear commitment that never again will the police kill innocent Kenyans. Put in place concrete measures to prevent future violence by state agents. These measures should include training of police officers, institutional reform of police service, and strengthening of oversight mechanisms such as the Independent Policing Oversight Authority, IPOA, better response to citizens' vulnerability and needs.
Tu hapo.
Kuja hapo.
Kuja tu hapo.
Just introduce themselves. This is Mama Rex.
Mama Rex kwa Kiswahili.
Kuja tu hapo.
My name is Caroline.
Ingia hivi ndani. Huyu ndio Karembo. Chini tafadhali. Chini tu kidogo.
Nikika chini yote.
Mimi nataka kusema hivi. Tumesema ni asante, petition yetu imechukuliwa na tutakuwa sawa tarehe 25th. So we march to honor our children.
Kwa majina Jessica Nyango, Mama Kennedy Nyango. Mimi ningeomba hiyo tarehe ikuwe holiday. Miaka na miaka na miaka. June 25 naomba ikuwe holiday ya mashujaa ya watoto wetu. Na tunaomba hiyo tafadhali, askari, serikali tafadhali wasiue watoto wetu tena. Wasitumie tiaga. Tumekuja na upole, sio maandamano, lakini tutakuja. Na makumbusho lazima tufanye maandamano ili tukumbushe walikufa pia maandamano. Majina naitwa Joseph Shangala Mkino. Tunafurahi kwamba leo tumekuja na serikali imekuja kwamba tunapatia ulinzi ifikapo tarehe 25 mwezi huu, siku ya kuenda kuselebrate wale watu tuliocheza National IG amesema polisi watatangulia hiyo safari na mpaka mwisho. Na hivyo basi tunaomba siku kama ya kusherehekea nchi yetu, hiyo ni siku ya kukumbusha
kuhakikisha watapiga security na wamesema watabeba risasi. So tunaambia Wakenya watokee all counties will be peaceful, watakuwa na goods askari watakuwa security. So inaitwa Mwanzo.
Kwanza nataka kusema asante 5 lawmakers wale wamesimama na sisi kwa hii jana, wale walioathirika na maandamano wa 2024. James Orengo, ndugu Manyara, Zaki Bwana, Sili Mtunga, Mata Kato. Halif Khalifa. Tuliata hapa kurepresent petition yetu na imekubaliwa. So kuanzia hapo tutangojea Khalifa nyuma hapa ikiisha.
Escorting the parents of the Gen Z who were killed June 2020. And all they are asking in their petition, giving a notification that there will be a public procession on that day, asking for support from all Kenyans to participate in the 47 counties in the remembrance of their fallen children. As leaders, we are out here with them, pledging to be with them, and urging the police to respect the Constitution and the rule of law.
Okay, next, I want to say that we escorted the parents to present a petition, and that petition has been led to you. The context in which this petition has been presented is that police killings and brutality are continuing, abductions are continuing, extrajudicial killing is continuing, and that is why it is crucial that we have the 25th and the 26th of June as a memorial to those who are brutally killed and murdered and those who are injured. Therefore, I appeal to all Kenyans that let's stand in solidarity with the mothers, the fathers, the relatives, of those our sons who have fallen 2 years ago. As you have heard, we have asked the state to declare the 5th to be a public holiday. And I want to say, because Kenyans are sovereign, the 25th shall be a public holiday. We don't need to beg for permission. There is also a demand for apology. That apology must come quick and fast before the 25th of this year. And lastly, the President himself pronounced himself on the order, the kill order. I thought that he would direct that there should be no directive or order allowing the police to kill or even maim using their weapons. So the President must come out clearly and say, under the Kenyan Constitution, the right, or rather the order to kill has no basis in our Constitution. Finally, this has nothing to do with the mothers, the victims, but I urge you that it shall be one time. Heroes are represented
have been here before.
Face the cameras, please.
No, we've been here before. We were here in July 2020 and many other days. And what we are doing is not a ritual. It's a very profound statement of what the Constitution means. Because when you assert constitutional rights, you're not enjoying privileges that are granted by the state. So, what I would like to tell President William Ruto is, these young parents are not asking for privileges, and they're not asking for tokenism. They want an acknowledgement that the worst possible crimes have been committed by his officers, and we will not rest until we get rid of that culture of impunity and police brutality. So it is a privilege as the elders of these young people to accompany them here, not just as lawyers, but as someone who have participated in this process since the 1990s. So that is what we would like the President and his cabinet, and particularly the IG, to know that the International Crimes Court exercises rights under international, under the Statute of International Criminal Justice, and Kenya is a signatory of that statute. So you may think that we're escaping liability because you are serving a president who exercises impunity, but there is no limit or limitation for accountability for criminal actions. That's the message we would like the Inspector General of Police and all those who serve under him to remember.
Just also to add my voice, the voice of the mothers and the leaders and the young people who are here. As you have seen, these senior people, elders who have come here, because in the 90s we were fighting for the Constitution, and it was not an easy journey. And we can see that the Constitution is not being respected. And although some of us are in semi-retirement, we have really come back to say we must support these mothers, we must support the young people. The Constitution is very clear in terms of how the police should do their work. And they are supposed to uphold human rights, and they are supposed to work with communities. So this is some of the message that we were able to deliver to National Police Service today. Given that, the state has said it is going to compensate, the law compensation is not enough. We also told police leadership that you cannot compensate for people and then kill more people. So that therefore, these killings, abductions, and so on must stop, because the Constitution states that that shouldn't be done. And we have also told the police leaders that we believe, and the youth have asked, that there should be a dialogue among the police and the young people, so that they can discuss what is Utumishi kwa wote, so that there is understanding. And critically, therefore, in June 25th, it is absolutely essential that the right, the 37, article of demonstration, picketing, assembly, and all that should be upheld. That is completely critical. And as somebody who wrote a novel a long time ago said, let the blood of man not flow at all. And also we are saying, let the blood of young people not flow. They are our future, and we must protect them and provide for them. And indeed, even ensure there is a national youth marshal plan for them to be able to get opportunity banking.
My name is Felix. I want to debate. Mauaji ya polisi kwa hii miaka yote hakika imekwenda zaidi mauaji ya Al-Shabaab wa watu wa Bakari. Na tuseme watu wakiandamana, polisi wakiua watu ambao hawana hatia yoyote, ni makosa kisheria na ni makosa. Kwa hivyo polisi yoyote ambaye amepiga risasi akamua mtu yoyote, hajulikani huyo mtu ni madara, sio kuwa anafuata sheria au anafuata vifungu vyote vya kriminali. Jambo la pili, tafadhali, lazima kuwe majadiliano baina wale ambao wataka kufanya demonstration na polisi. Hapo ndio kutakuwa na amani, na polisi wasiruke kila mara kwenda kuvuruga au kurusha tear gas. Hapo ndio inakuja mehewe, watu ndio wanatawanyika na vurugu vinatokea. Tafadhalini, watu wakiandamana kwa sababu ni haki yao kikatiba na kisheria, so wacheni watu waendelee kufanya maandamano, lakini kusiwe na vurugu. Manake kila mara watu wakifanya maandamano na wakiona vurugu, wa polisi wao ndio wanaanzisha ile vurugu, sio wana maandamano kabisa. Na hii nawaambia kwa sababu from the early 90s kile ukiona kuna tukia balaa, wa polisi wameanzisha ile kitu.
That's the last one and then we're done. I'm tempted to say I'm not, but let me say, let me take this opportunity to glorify for living life in the Constitution. It's very essential. Line 37, because I think what you are doing, okay, has been done before, right? So that resistance was continued. We just using the law to show, we have rights, but please don't stop with life in the Constitution, all right? Because it's what the Constitution recommended. We want these rights respected, all right? So that's my call as an elder, that usiogope, maandamano yaendelee na hakuna kurudi. Dada ambaye anaongea kwa niaba yetu na